everyone. I'm Chris Cornwall, Senior Director, Enterprise Storage Product Marketing at NetApp. Welcome to this launch event. Or perhaps I should say welcome back. If you've been following us, you'll know that we sprinted through last year with significant enterprise storage announcements in May, September, and November, and today we're making more announcements in that space. Here to explain today's news and the common thread of innovation running through all NetApp's recent launches, we have Dana Sugarman, Vice President, Commercial Sales Strategy, John Shirley, Vice President, Product Management, Enterprise Storage, and David Schneeweiss, Vice President, U.S. Partner Organization. Thanks to all of you for joining us. John, this has to be a record-setting year of pace of innovation. How should we think about all of NetApp's new products and capabilities?
Yeah, well, Chris, thanks. First off, I'm so happy to be here, so excited. We got some great products to announce today. We have been just laser focused on customer problems and making sure that we solve them as simply as we can. If we look across the board, whether it's helping to modernize VMware environments, making sure that we can accelerate things like database applications, all around modernization of IT infrastructure. And we're really doing that to make sure that we can protect our customers' data, especially things like ransomware protection. And at the center of that, we're going to be doing that at a very, very affordable price point. Now, if we look at NetApp and how we're doing this, intelligent data infrastructure is the foundation for how we solve all of these customer problems.
So tell us, before we get into the new news, why don't you give us a recap of what we've announced in this past year, John?
This last year has been a whirlwind. It's been a lot of fun. We have really refreshed our portfolio across our AFF, our ASA, and our FAS-based products, as well as introduce a whole bunch of new features to help again with ransomware.
So when you mention ASA, you're talking about the high-end block-optimized storage systems that we introduced last fall. And around ransomware, our most recent announcement in that area was that we introduced greater than 99% accuracy of ransomware detection. That's both of those pretty newsworthy announcements for our customers. Where do we go from there? What are we announcing today?
Oh, we have some exciting news. Really in the two key areas. One is around block storage and the second is around ransomware protection. I'm going to start talking about block storage. So earlier in the year, we brought out our new ASA product, which was all around simplicity. We are now able to give our customers very easy to provision storage. In fact, we can help our customers provision storage in under 60 seconds, and we can help protect data with a single click. It's really great. We're really taking the blockers out of block storage. So that simplicity now, we're pulling that in, and we're announcing new products that are going to help us solve the entry and the mid-market space for block storage.
So Dana, I'd like to get your perspective on this, and what does it mean to our customers?
You know, until today, Chris, we've heard repeatedly from customers that they've needed to compromise between simple and affordable solutions and advanced data management systems with protections that are usually available at high-end systems. With ASA, you don't need to do that anymore. And the other aspect of it, and you heard John talk about the 60-second challenge over there. Let me tell you when it made it real for me and when I became a believer. So John and I were at Insight earlier in September. And we ran this friendly competition between customers and partners. We invited them to provision and protect the system and see who does it the fastest. And nobody was pre-prepped, they just got on and did it. And it was unbelievable to see them whiz through it in minutes, really. And I think it was so compelling, it actually got our executives to be brave and partake in the competition.
It was really fun to watch that because, you know, being an executive, we don't get a lot of time sitting behind the monitors and really managing that storage, so it can be really complicated. But they knocked it out of the park in no time.
Absolutely, yes they did. It was incredible. And the other side is that affordability aspect, which is particularly important to customers that I speak to. And today you can get an ASA system for as low as $25K. Basically means across the breadth of the ASA family, you can have the right solution for every customer at every size at any price point.
That's fantastic. So what I'm hearing is we've got great performance optimized systems that start really affordable and scale really large. And we've got block storage for any kind of customer. But John, I heard you say we have two announcements. So I'm going to ask you, what's our second piece of news?
So the second piece of news is going to center all around cyber resiliency. And we're going to break this into two different areas. So first, I just have to say cyber resiliency and really overall security is just core to the DNA of ONTAP. It's what we do here. Earlier in the year, we introduced our AI-powered autonomous ransomware protection. We also introduced a recovery guarantee, and it was an industry first. And so that was major, but we're not going to stop there. So now we're going to introduce, this is going to be great, we're announcing a ransomware detection confidence program. And in this program, what that really means is that we'll provide a certain level of data recovery services at no cost to the customer if a detection is missed.
I mean, this is really exciting. NetApp has already established that it delivers the most secure storage on the planet, and we just keep extending our leadership in helping our customers protect their data from the really serious threat of ransomware. You said there was more news. What else do you have to announce, John?
Yeah, our second big announcement is all around cybersecurity and our ransomware protection. So early in the year, we've already introduced our AI-powered autonomous ransomware protection, so much so that we've wrapped a guarantee around it. It's been awesome. Now that protection was all around protecting file-based workloads. And we've had thousands of customers turn it on, super excited, and it's been a great success. So the second announcement is we're extending that capability now. We're also going to be supporting block-based workloads. So that same capability, that AI-powered autonomous ransomware protection is going to be extended across file and block workloads. And that block-based capability is going to be available later this year.
Wow, that's fantastic. So I just want to kind of put these two things together. You've just told me that we have got a complete portfolio of block optimized storage for customers of all sizes, for mission critical, business critical workloads, remote deployments. And now you're telling me that coming soon, we're going to be able to deliver them autonomous ransomware protection for their block workloads. I mean, that is really quite exciting. I want to give you a chance to weigh in here, David, and tell me about what do you think these announcements are going to mean to our partner community?
We've completely revamped our portfolio, our offerings. We came out with a new series of ASA, which is our all-standard array dedicated block storage for just the block marketplace. It represents 70% of the marketplace. We now have dedicated products to go and compete and win in those markets. Now, with the new enhancements, what we've allowed us to do is continue to validate our story. The other exciting thing about this, historically, if you look at what FlexPod has meant in this industry, I know everyone, it's been around for several years. It was a born in the channel play. Our new ASA systems will be FlexPod certified. So now our partners have the opportunity to take FlexPod block-based offerings to the market and allow customers to refresh their infrastructures and simplify their infrastructures as well.
When you're talking to partners, what are the NetApp differentiators that they are really seeing?
Well, again, I'll go back to the fact that what they see is we have solutions right now that match the right workload for the right business. We have a complete portfolio that can cover mission critical data, general purpose data, backup data, secondary data, on-prem data, it doesn't matter, in the cloud, with a single operating system. We have a single tool set and a single OS that allows our partners to not have to go out and cobble together a series of bespoke architectures or solutions from different providers. So they really see a full suite of portfolio from us, and that's really resonating with them, because it's really simplifying, allowing them to simplify their customers' infrastructures.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's so many of our customers are trying to have a hybrid multi-cloud environment. They want to be able to have this kind of mobility across their environment as they're modernizing their workloads, as they're deploying new AI initiatives, and being able to deliver that with ONTAP is really, truly of value.
What it is, Chris, is simplicity at scale. And what customers are saying is that in order to run a business truly effectively, you need a unified hybrid data storage system. And I can't say this enough, there's only one vendor out there that can do it, and that's NetApp.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again to all three of you for joining me here today. I'm really excited about what we're announcing, and excited to see how our customers are going to continue to modernize and transform their infrastructures with the intelligent data infrastructure. And thank you for joining us today.